Sally wants to make an 8-ounce drink which contains 20% cranberry juice. She has one container that contains 50% cranberry juice, and the other container contains juice that's 10% cranberry juice. So how many ounces of each of these containers must be mixed together so that she does end up with an 8-ounce drink which contains 20% cranberry juice? She has two containers. Here's the first container, and it contains juice that's 50% cranberry juice. Her second container contains juice that is 10% cranberry juice. She wants to mix these two containers together, and the result will be 8 ounces of juice that's 20% cranberry juice. So the unknowns are how much of each of these two containers need to be mixed together. There's X ounces of juice in the first container. There's Y ounces of juice in the second container. I've set up a table to help organize our data. So ounces of juice in container 1 is X. Ounces of juice in container 2 is Y. We mix the two together, ounces of juice will be 8. Percent of cranberry juice in the first container is 50%, 0.50. In the second container is 10%, 0.10. In the final container it's 20%, or 0.20. Ounces of cranberry juice, well, we're going to multiply the amount of juice we have times the percent. So we'll have 0.5x, the 0 is optional, 0.1y, and then 8 times 0.2. Our two equations, we're going to need equations now, are going to come from the first column and the third column. The first equation will be the combination of the two containers is 8 ounces, and then the combination of how much cranberry juice is in each container. I'm going to write these equations again and simplify the second equation. And then 8 times 0.2 is 1.6. We're going to use the elimination method, and we'll begin by eliminating the y. So we're going to need opposite coefficients. So I'm going to have to multiply the first equation by a negative 0.1. So the first equation will be negative 0.1x minus 0.1y equals 8 times negative 0.1 will be negative 0.8. Just going to rewrite the second equation. It's not going to change. Now in the elimination method, since the y coefficients are additive inverses, they cancel. They add to 0. So adding these two equations, we end up with 0.4x equals 0.8. Divide both sides of the equation by 0.4, we end up with x equals 2. Now we had our equation x plus y equals 8, and if x is 2, what will y be? Y is equal to 6. So Sally needs 2 ounces of the first container and 6 ounces of the second container.